All right, welcome everybody to the second portion of our quote-unquote prerequisite, quote-unquote, just the introduction to what everything is, right? So last video we went over, basically the guidelines is don't share the stuff, don't keep the stuff to yourself. You're buying it, you're paying a very good amount to learn this stuff, so why would you throw it to waste or put yourself and your account at risk like that? So yeah guys, just don't do it. Like, come on. But in this video, so I'm just going to go through what I've said before and then go through what I say now. So a couple of weeks ago, maybe like 2-3 months ago, I said that we would be having a basics, intermediate, and advanced course, right? So me and Sergio decided that the basics is irrelevant because, for one, I don't want to teach that stuff. Sergio doesn't want to teach that stuff. And majority of the audience that we're getting is going to be people that know at least what Forex is, right? Like, I'm not going to try to go out and pitch to people that don't know a thing about Forex because, one, they don't know if it's for them. Two, it's more than likely a waste of both of our times. And so it's not worth it. So what I want to go over here is essentially prerequisites that I would like for you guys to know. And and that's basically just your basics, like what is Forex, how many sessions there are, the times of those sessions, just the general stuff. And also, I need you to know how to use MT4. I need you to know, or MT5, or whatever trading platform you choose. It doesn't matter. I need you to know how to use TradingView. And I would highly recommend you to get TradingView Pro, whether it's at least the first Pro, Pro Plus, or whichever one of the 4 plans there are. Each one will give you so much more advantages. For one, it's going to give you as many time frames as you want. 2, it gives you way more alerts. So I think it's entirely worth it. It's $15 a month, I think, for like the lowest one, something like that. And then obviously, but if you can get it for Black Friday, you actually get a really good deal. You get like 40% off for the whole year. And that's what I do every year. So if you don't want to pay for it now, you can wait till Black Friday. But honestly, you're going to be held back a little bit. And you're going to see how in the next couple of videos. But if you don't know this stuff, I would recommend you to hit up YouTube, hit up Baby Pips. This is basic stuff that you can casually find basically anywhere in the Forex niche. And so, I just need you to know all the basics. I need you to know how to use MT4 / TradingView, and just know the basic stuff. Know your candlestick patterns, know your structure. I mean, I'm going to go in depth in structure, but it's cool for you to know and understand, essentials before coming in here because you're already ahead of the game, if that makes sense. And one last thing, well, actually 2 more things, is one is going to be basically the approach that I take with this course. And in order for me to portray that, in order for me to give you guys like the information that I'm trying to give you, I need to explain to you how it's going to be portrayed. And what I've noticed in the past couple months that I've been teaching is that the best way for people to learn is when they actually understand the logic behind it. Everything is logic based, because you see a lot of casual traders literally just try to copy, whether it's just a regular pattern, a wedge. They try to copy head and shoulders patterns. They try to copy all that stuff. Even try to copy a Wyckoff schematic, and it doesn't even work. And it doesn't work because people don't understand that there's logic behind it. It's not just the what, it's about understanding the why. And that's the approach I'm going to take with this course, is go in depth on why things happen, so that then you understand the logic behind why everything is happening. And when you understand why everything is happening, you gain a sort of sixth sense to be, just to say it, just to call it that. I call it a sixth sense. And you're going to hear me say this a lot. And whenever you're looking for trading ideas, or you're looking for just how to enter trades, I'm going to say, does it make sense? And in order to gain that sense, that quote unquote sense, you have to understand the logic behind how we trade and the logic behind how markets move. So, just it's going to come down to that. And basically, yeah, I mean, it's just all logic based. And I hope you guys understand what I mean with that. And like I said, it's basically understanding the why over the what. And once you understand exactly what's going on, you can actually develop a hypothesis, quote unquote, onto what's going to happen next, right? And the last thing I want to go over in this video is it's okay with whatever experience you have, whether it's little, whether it's a lot, it doesn't matter, because there's going to be basically two identities that are going to be joining this course, and more than likely 90 to 95% of you are going to fall under these two categories. And there's people that are pretty much new. They don't have much experience, maybe a couple months, and they just maybe finished some basics course, or just they came from another mentor or something like that, but they're not too experienced, and they've obviously been exposed to what quote unquote retail is. And then there is the more so experienced trader that maybe hasn't had any results, or maybe has had results and is just looking for more. And either way, you're fine. Either way, doesn't matter what background you come from, it's all going to be the same. If anything, if you come from more of a retail perspective, quote unquote, what I mean by that is all you trade is support and resistance, all you trade is candlestick patterns, market patterns, stuff like that, then if anything, it might be just a little bit more challenging, because I'm going to ask of you to more than likely scrap most of that stuff. But for the people that are actually new, they're going to just be exposed straight to what me and my team trades and all that stuff. So either way, it's fine. It's just, it just might be a little bit harder if you're more experienced and if you're just very accustomed to trading the way you trade before. So yeah, I mean, other than that, we should just start getting into all the other material. So yeah, I think the next video is going to be on structure, and this is where we start the actual course content.